All right, welcome back, fellow gamblers. I'm hoping you can take away from my crazy gambling. I don't think it's crazy, but anyway, on my strategy, um, I'm continuing my series with Underdog. Again, my favorite site. I would assume that if too many people win on this, so the way I'm doing it, they may stop giving so many promotions, or maybe they'll stop giving me so many promotions, and or they also will change the odds for some of the betting. But I don't know. I'm just one person. I'm sure they make millions, if not more, in betting. But anyway, going back to my series in this. As I mentioned before in a couple of videos, they had a great promotion, a 50% match of my deposit. I deposited $300. They gave me 150, and I won with the first 150 that they gave me back. I won money already. I recovered my 300, and then with the rest of the 300, I've been winning. I won already like around. I put 300. I won. I took out more than $600 out. So I had $61 left to gamble. I did this before I recorded a video because it was early in the morning. I wanted to take advantage of the promotion. They had a 40% promotion today, and I saw that this game was at 10:35. I wanted to bet before then, and I found this game, Kostovich. Teodora Kostovich. I looked her up. She, I was, well, she's 177 in the world, but I looked up Buxa, which is her contender, and I saw that she has been dominated recent games. I want to share real quick. I don't want to make the video too long, but I saw that recently she's been dominating her games. Uh, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. She lost against this Canadian Mboko, which I think was high ranked. You see 18, so it all makes sense. So I was, and by the way, this Kostovic, Teodora Kostovic, yeah, Teodora Kostovic. Um, she has not been. She's not great. She hasn't been doing great lately. And lost, 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 lost. And anyway, I was certain books I was gonna beat her in the game. So they had two options: either over 4.5 games, one on the first set, uh, and they had something similar for Buksa, but I prefer to do Kostovich because they have better odds. It was even odds. Where with Buksa, if I had picked her side of the bets, it was either 70% odds against 1 point something something. So it was I can do this on both sides if I needed to. In any case, or the one that I expected to win will have better odds, which was again with Kostovich. So they have over 4.5 games in the first set, or 8.5 games won on the whole game. I was expecting Buxa to dominate the game, and I was right. I didn't want to pick the 4.5 game first set option because if by any chance Kostovich was inspired, she may have won 5 games. 7-5, she could have lost 7-5, but she could have won 5 games. But I was certain, well, not certain. There's no certainty here. Who am I kidding? But I was hoping, and by the numbers, I was going hoping that Kostovich would not win 9 games against Buxa. And I was right. She won the 4 games in the first game on the first set, 0 games on the second set, and I got my first bet. Now, I started recording this video earlier, and I realized I made a mistake. I made a mistake because on this game for Manon Leonard, let me go back here. She is lower ranked than her contender, which again is Basos, Spanish player, and and she has not dominated her games. I don't know what came over me. I that she'll win 6 games in the first set. That I should not have done that. You can see on her recent games, uh, she won, but 2-1. She This was a walkover, and Leonard won She's won a couple of games. Oh yeah, so Leonard has won a couple of games. Yeah, so she's done great. That's exactly the point. Sorry, I had lost my train of thought. She had won a couple of games, and she has been dominating basically recently. And Basos, what happens is that I've seen Basos recently, and I kind of had an idea that she has won some games, and I did wrong. I should have done pay more attention to my research. She lost against Shuai Shang, which is a high ranked. That I know. The Shuai Shang is a higher rank than her, 87 in the world. She lost, seven. She won six sets on the six games on the first set. But I can see she has lost another couple of games against lower ranked players. Gadamauri, I saw a moment ago, 641. She was very far from winning. And this was recent. This was a couple of weeks ago. And she lost against Palikova, which was a higher rank than her, but still should have been more even again. Anyway, I made a mistake. I should have placed this as a higher than six games on the first set. Hopefully, I'm mistaken. This is a little random again. But anyway, I did on both of my bets. One was a 40% profit boost, which is the one that I really want to win. So hopefully I get that. But if not, hopefully I'll still get Le Maitre. This one, and I get my money back. My $50 plus 40%, another 20 in bonus bets. Hopefully that'll be the case. For Tiffany Lemaitre, I did both lower than five sets and higher than five sets. I did only with a difference of money that I had, $12, 1170. So at the very least, this either wins or lose. I have the chance to either get my $50 back at least if Lemaitre does higher and Leonard does higher too. Or if she does lower, then I get $11 back. Again, everything that I make here, I'm getting money, winning money that I put in after I already took money out. So at the very least, the worst I can do here is 1170. I can get my money back, and that's money I can withdraw and put in my pocket. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully I got it right with Manuel Leonard. That was again I made a mistake here.